Okay, hi. I'm gonna try to make this really quick because the last video I made it way too long, and I'm just like, I know no one wants to sit here and listen to me blabber about nothing all this time. So, I joined the Minnesota National Guard, and, I'm just gonna talk about, like, the Asvab and, like, my opinion on everything, because for me, I really like to know things ahead of time, and I really like to get other people's opinions on things. So, I'm just giving you guys mine, just in case there's someone out there like me who's, like, wanting to know some more about either the National Guard or the Army or, like, the whole process in joining the military, because it's crazy and it's long. Well, it was for me because of my own situation, but, I mean, it's, like, not a joke, obviously, and just don't go do it for fun, or just go do it because your friend's doing it, blah, blah, blah. It really, I feel like if you know, whatever, even if you want to do it because your friend's doing it, whatever, but it's not a joke. So I started this all back in March. I took my Asvab back in March, and I moved here in March, so I called up a recruiter, and I was just like, I want to join the National Guard, and can you help me, blah, blah, blah. And so my recruiter has been the best, and I really don't know what I'd do without him, because he was really, really good, really nice. Like, I feel like if your recruiter is nice, and if he's always strict and stern, as, like, some sergeants are, I feel like you have, like, a crappy time, because my recruiter, he was, like, cracking jokes. He was really chill, you know, not saying that he didn't take his job seriously or anything, because obviously he does. You know, he got the job done, and but I just feel like he just has a good attitude, and it really helps when you're doing something this big. You might be nervous, and I wasn't nervous at all, you know, dealing with him, because he was awesome. So I joined in March, or no, I didn't join in March. I took my Asvab in March, and your Asvab is a test with, like, 10 sections. They have, like, reading, math, science, arithmetic, blah, blah. And then I have other, the last few sections has to do with, like, I don't know, it has to do with, like, knowing about, like, mechanics and electronic stuff. Like, it was so hard for me because I don't know anything about that kind of stuff. Like, I feel like if, like, in parts on cars, and I just, like, is this for real? When was I supposed to learn these things? Because I do not know them. But some people know them, and then some people end up getting a mechanic job, you know, on a tank or something. So I understand why they have it, but I was like, I don't know this shit. So whatever score you get is based on the job you'll get eventually. And my MOS is a 42 alpha, and you have to get a 90 on that. And I didn't get a 90. I got, like, I don't know what I got. I think it was like a 60 something or 70 something. But so my recruiter was good enough to snag me a job, and it's right by my house. It's not too far from my house, so, you know, the commute won't be long or anything. So you take your ASVAB, and then you take a TAPAS test after. I know some branches are different, so if you're, like, in the Navy and you don't take a TAPAS test, you're probably like, well, what the hell is she talking about? But the TAPAS test is just a personality test, and you have to, I got, like, a 110 on it, and apparently I have a good personality. And you just have to choose between one or two. They give you two choices, and you have to choose one of the two, and it's like, would you do this, or would you do this in this situation? And I know a couple times I was like, I wouldn't do either of these. Are you kidding me? But you have to pick one. And if you already know, like, for me, I just went in, and I was just like, I didn't know anything about anything, and I just knew that I wanted to do this, and I knew that they paid for college, and I knew that I had this huge respect for everyone in the military, and that I just wanted to do it. I don't know. I just really wanted to. So, for me, I didn't really give myself a heads up or do any research beforehand. But if you want a good job, you should probably maybe study. They have books at the library, I know. I feel like it's not that serious, but if you're that kind of person, go right ahead. If you're, like, a straight-A student in high school, you'll probably do good, because I know there were some guys that did really good, got, like, a 90-something, and because they were, like, really smart. But Or you can take practice ones online. I know that I took practice one at my recruiter's office, and it had some of the questions that were on the practice ended up being on the actual Asvab. So if you have a good memory, I don't really have good memory. Maybe you can just be like, oh, I remember the answer to this. Or maybe you know the answer. Anyway, so after that, it's kind of a long test, like 2-3 hours. After that, I took my physical. Not right after, but like a few days later, I took my physical. And I remember my recruiter being like, drink a lot of water, so I can pass my P-test, because a lot of people don't pass their P-test. I didn't drink that much water. I failed my P-test, and I was really pissed off about that. But you do your eye, they check your eye vision, they do a history, like, checkup on you, like, if you've broken any bones, blah, 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 you have to let the doctor know. And then, you do blood pressure, and they draw your blood, and they do hearing, and that day for me was actually pretty fun. And the whole thing with going to the hotel and meeting all the people that are in your branch or not in your branch, but, you know, everyone who's joining the military, I just feel like it's an awesome experience, just meeting those people, because it's not every day you can meet someone who you have things in common with. And personally, I love people like that, like, oh, what, you're MOS, my MOS, blah, blah, blah. But, so the physical, that takes forever. Literally, I was in there, I woke up at 4:40, you have to wake up at 4:40, you go eat breakfast, and then you go down to MEPS, you're down there by 5, you have to go through the metal detector, blah, 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 and I didn't leave until like 3, and it just takes so long, because it's not only you there, it's like 20 other people there, you know, so it took forever. But, so I failed my P-test, and I decided I was just going to finish high school, because there was a problem with, I was going online then, and there was a problem with, like, not having someone to sign off on some papers for me, because I was still in high school. So I just figured, what the hell, I'll just graduate high school, and then I'll finish all of this. So I graduated June 1st, and I finished all of this craziness. I went to go retake my P-test, and let me tell you, I was drinking water in my goddamn sleep. First of all, I can't sleep, really, because it was summer, and, you know, I stay up late, so I couldn't really sleep, but, like, I'd just be in bed, and I'd be like, let me get this water, and I'd constantly drinking water, and it was really uncomfortable, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. So I passed my P-test, and I was there again for a very long time, because, there's another girl and 2 other guys there from my county, whatever, that was with my recruiter, so I had to wait for them to finish their physical, whatever they're doing, and test. So, what else? Well, I guess I'll just skip to me, swearing in. I swore in on Wednesday, I think it was, of this week, and, I'm shipping out really early. I shipped to basic on the 24th, and everyone's like, whoa, you're shipping early, but I was kind of shooting for that back in March. I was hoping that I'd ship out in September, and so I'm shipping out in September, and, people at Liaison, they told me, in the office, they told me that I wouldn't even have to go to drill, but apparently I called up a sergeant, because after you swear in and do your job, and pick your job, and blah, 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 you have to follow up with another sergeant, and he had the worst attitude, let me tell you, but I have to follow up with him, and I gotta meet with him Thursday, and so they do, like, after you swear in, someone in Liaison at your whatever branch office will start building your packet or whatever, and, you know, you have to have these references, and, you know, where you went to school, where you work, blah, 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 of course, and then, you pick your ship date, blah, 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 and you sign your contract and all of this stuff. For my job, you have to have, like, a background check because of what we do, and, I just remember being like, oh, I don't have a record, so I'm good, but, it's just really exciting. I feel like it'll just be a really good experience, and it's crazy. I met someone who, after I swore in, he was swearing in next, who is going to the same place I'm going for basic the day before, and we're going to be working in the same place, and we have the same job. And I just thought that's pretty cool. So I feel like I'll definitely make some really long lifetime friends in the military. I'm really excited. And if you're thinking about joining the military, you know, kudos to you. Do your research if you want. I just feel like it would be a great opportunity. And they pay for college. And it's not like I'm expecting them to hand me 20 G's to pay for college. You know, you have to enroll, take your courses, pass your courses, and then they'll pay for it. And you get paid for drill, I know, and you get paid for basic training, I believe. And for basic training, make sure you have a bank account set up and a card, because you get direct deposit on your card. And you also have to pay for if you want to fly back, because I know for me, I get to come back for Christmas, so I have to pay for that. So I have to get a bank account set up, because I don't have one, because my last job, I had a card from them. It was just a debit card. So I have to do that. And I'm so excited. I have drill on my birthday, which sucks. And, you know, like, it's just me, my mom, and my baby brother. And my mom's always busy, so, you know, it's hard for her to fit things in and get things done. But it happens. And I'm just gonna, I feel like basic is gonna be all mental. You just have to, you know, think, I'm not gonna be here forever. You know, even though you're far away from home. I've been far away from home before. I've gone on a tour where, you know, I was in different states for about a week, but, I know it's like a week, but, like, I just feel like you'll be having so much fun, or you'll be experiencing so much that sometimes it'll slip your mind that you even miss your family. But I know I'm going to miss my baby brother like crazy, and I know I'm going to cry like a big baby. Dude, I was waterworks, like, fire, like, dude, I'm going to cry so bad, but it's a part of growing up, you know? And I'm so excited. And I will talk to you guys after basic, so you guys can get all the deets on basic and how it is. I know that you can't have your phone that much. Like, the first night you're there, you can. And then, like, they take it from you, and then you get, like, sections of being able to have your phone. But I know in AIT, you get to keep it. And, you know, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you want to do. I'm going for the whole basic and AIT. So I'll be gone for about, like, 4 months. And I don't come back till February. But like I said, I can come back for December if I want to. I'm just excited. I feel like it'll be amazing. I'm ready for the discipline. I'm ready for the screaming and the obstacle courses and the tear gas. And I'm not ready for running, because I hate running. But I'm excited to meet new people. I'm just so excited. This is going to be amazing. It's going to be a great journey. Alright, goodbye guys. I'm so sorry for the long video.